Right, boys and girls, it's time to go back to another exciting Star Wars The Black Hole series action figure review. And by that I mean I will upload a video that will not get as many views as I'm hoping it would, so the attention span is just like a slope. Putting that aside, let's go ahead and bring in the packaging of today's Black Series review, which is another Force Friday 2 action figure I picked up on Force Friday 2. Yeah, so it's another Star Wars Rebels action figure, Grand Admiral Thrawn, a very well-known, popular character of the Star Wars expanded universe. Not just the Star Wars Rebels, but some comic books as well, from what I've been told. And I will tell you guys right here, right now, just get it out of the way, I have no acknowledgement whatsoever about this character. Yes, I know. I'm all about the films and maybe some of the video games, but outside of that, I don't read the comics, I don't watch those cartoons. Except for Star Wars The Clone Wars. That was something nice. Anyway, so you've had enough time to look at the front of the packaging. I don't have to go through all the details. There's the side packaging with number 47 right there, saying Grand Admiral Thrawn down below. Here's a look at the back of the packaging with the same picture of Grand Admiral Thrawn, which looks okay. Here's the brief summary of the character. If you want to read that, be my guest. Oh yeah, now we're gonna screw up. As you can already tell, my tongue just got twisted when I said guess. I said bleh. So okay. Here's the figure. Not too shabby. Looks very clean. Which this is how I prefer my action figures. I don't really prefer blackwashing unless it's to bring out some details. But this figure doesn't need it. He's all white. Got a nice suit. It's definitely one of the superior officer designs. You know, the outfit looks pretty good. It's also got the I don't know what to really call these buttons here, these pins, these medals, whatever you want to call them. They kind of look like Jolly Ranchers, to tell you the truth. Yeah, not very creative. So there's the generic belt design with the square and the circle in the center. Very nice. And some nice paintwork. Belt's a lot cleaner than it was for Luke Skywalker, the previous reviewed action figure of this line. I don't really have any complaints to say, but I do have one little inconvenience. Let me raise up the camera so I can show this off here. So we've got a very nice head sculpt here. Very well sculpted. Nice eyes, by the way. Very much bloody red. Very cool. And we got this little spot of unpainted blue. That's right. They missed. Just a small little spot, starting to look like my hair. But then again, no one ever noticed this because I never take my hat off. Let's take a good look at his boots here. Very generic looking, but very nice as it is. The wrinkle pattern on this is pretty good. Looks natural. Everything about this looks pretty natural. Especially the pose I got him in. This is what a commanding officer would look like as he's watching his men do his work. Yep, or doing their work for him. Yeah, so pretty cool. He also has a blaster right here. Very nicely detailed. I will get my camera to focus in on it. You can see it's pretty good. No paint whatsoever, but then again, doesn't need it. Figure can hold the blaster if you want. Just gotta break his arm. Just get him come back around so I can put this in his hand. So there we go. Got a trigger finger as well. Very nice when Star Wars figures have this, or should I say any action figure. This arm is a tad loose here at the forearm, but whatever. This one's pretty tight. Quality might be a little bit of a hit and miss on some of these figures, and this has got to be one of the figures where it's a little bit to nitpick about, but I'm sure a little dab of super glue might fix this up. With that said, let's get to the articulation. Why not? So we've got a ball jointed head, and it does not work too good. You can get a little bit tilt on this side, but this side it just looks like it's going back to a straight position. You do have your full 360 if you want to do that to the guy. You got a hinge joint for up and down movement at the neck, and this is pretty dang tight. That's about as high up as I can get it. So we do have the universal shoulder joints with a hinge joint for inward and outward movement this way with a complete 360 around the shoulders. There you go. You do have your upper elbow swivel joints. I don't know what that was all about. We got a hinge joint here, single jointed for at least a little over 90 degrees posing. We do have a swivel joint at the wrist. We got a hinge joint to allow inward and outward movement this way for the left hand. The right hand is the same thing. All right, so there we go. We got equal pattern going on here. We've got a ball jointed waist section, which is kind of restricted on this figure. You can kind of see the joint there too. Ugh, weird. Okay, so we got our standard ball jointed legs with, whoa! That's pretty dang good. So that's much forward, this much going back. This is not natural. No human being can do this. I don't think so. Not from the back way. But we do have some inward and outward play as well with this much for the splits. Not quite JCVD, but it's getting there. But it's not going to get any better than that. Do have a thigh swivel joint here. We got double jointed knees, which are very tight on this figure. And then, of course, we got the hinge joint for up and down movement at the feet, which also includes a very nice ankle rocker pivot. I love it. So, with that said, there's not much else to say about this figure because that's everything to be said about this figure. We've gone through all the basics. We've gone through his paint job. We've gone through the look at the figure completely from the front to the back. We've gone through the articulation. We've gone through everything that this figure has to offer. So, alright, with that said, let's do some side-by-side comparisons and call this a video. So, here is a Star Wars Rebels action figure, Ahsoka Tano, who is having difficulty standing up here. There we go. She looks good. Let's bring in another figure just because. Here's Sabine Wren. So, here's a look at these two right next to Grand Admiral Thrawn. So, now you got a good look at two figures compared to one. So, alright, here's Hera Syndulla from this wave. She looks good. Let's bring in, oh crap. You know, I'm not going to end this video until I figure out his name again. Kanan Jarrus, there we go. Okay, so here's Kanan Jarrus, someone that I haven't reviewed, but I did finally pull out the packaging. So there we go, there's that. And that's basically going to be your size comparisons for this video. There's not much else to say, so I'm going to wrap it up. Questions or comments, you know, hit it down below in the comment section of this video. If you like this video review, hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't like it, hit the thumb down button by all means. Please, by all means, do so. If I was given the option, I'd do it myself, and I'm not joking here. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to see other piss poor video reviews similar to one that you're seeing here today, with another Star Wars The Black Series action figure review on the way. Yawn. Until then, it's your King Redis Power signing off, saying thank you very much for watching this. If you did watch it and stuck around to the end, more power to you, and I will see you whenever you see me. Oh, and also, by the way, one more thing. If you have subscribed to this channel, be sure to hit that bell icon if you want to keep up and track when it comes to uploading more videos to this channel. I cannot express that enough. Sometimes that too is a hit or miss. Alright, I've said enough. See you guys next time.